Hello viewers, welcome to this episode of the program. It is Economic Insights and I'm your host, Paul Kingsley. In continuation with the ongoing report we are doing on housing deficits in Nigeria, today you agree that we are having over 17 million housing deficits. Now looking at this menace, we have players in Nigeria that have dedicated their time, their resources in providing homes for Nigerians. One of these is Estate Code Nigerian Limited. And with us is the Managing Director, CEO. He's going to be giving us their contribution, also talking about the challenges affecting players in the industry. It promises to be an interesting conversation. Sit back, relax. I'll be back after this time out.
The rapid growth of the real estate sector often follows economic expansion and urbanization in developing countries. The growth often cut across commercial and residential property. However, many observers note that the growth of the real estate sector in Nigeria, Africa's largest economy, lacks that of many other comparable countries. Estate Code is a leading website in Nigeria with property listings for sale, rent and lease. We offer a reliable platform for the corporate and private home sellers to advertise and sell their properties, and buyers can source for their dream properties. Malam Bashir A. Yusuf is the managing director, a seasoned professional in real estate development.
Estate Code Nigeria Limited is a reputable player in Nigeria real estate industry. The company was incorporated in 2014. And since that time, we have been offering exceptional real estate services to our advice clients. We are an expert in real estate management, brokerage, design, and in recent time, we have moved to the development part of the business. Just like an average growing up Nigerian kid, when I was growing up, I grew up in an environment that is not well planned. Then I discovered that after the working hour, many people will park their car by the roadside and they have to trek for like 200 or 300 meters away from where they park before they can reach their houses. I keep wondering what can be the causes of this. Until I grew up a bit, I realized that there's no how they can have access to their respective homes because of the fact that the environment is not well planned. Then since that time, I've been thinking and dreaming that if I have opportunity, I will be part of those people that build a modern city in my community. I think when I started thinking of establishing a business, those are part of things that inspired me to go into real estate.
Over the years, the company has maintained consistency in providing solutions to the housing sector across the country with utmost emphasis on quality and trust.
We have done a quite number of exceptional projects that at least distinguish us as one of the key players in the industry. But I think what distinguishes us mostly is our ineffective and the holistic approach to the business. Estate Code Nigeria Limited is just like a one-stop shop for the real estate business. What I mean by this is that it's a place you can go to have all the total package in a single deal. For instance, if somebody is not in Nigeria and is dreaming of having a home here, probably maybe he doesn't have interest in any of the location where we have our estate. He can give us his location, source of location. The estate code will look for the land for him. We do the necessary paperwork for him. We design according to his dream and also build beyond his imagination. And we are not going to leave him at that point. Estate code will go further to instead of furnishing the house for him as well as integrating it with our smart home technology. So it's a place where we can get the whole thing done. And thank God our staffs have been doing very wonderfully in all aspects of business. So that has been speaking well about us, and it has been distinguished us from other players in the industry.
Are you a real estate agent or a private home seller? You can buy or sell your property for free at www.estatequote.com.ng.
Just like any startup, when we started it wasn't very palatable. It passed through a lot of hustling, but thank God we are here today. In the real estate industry, we have a lot of challenges. Part of it is funding. Then the other thing, other challenges associated with the regulatory body and its environment. But thank God we are overcoming the challenges gradually. Definitely yes, because as you call it, low cost. Any developer are business-oriented people. They are there to make money. If you are talking of low-cost housing, you are talking of housing, you are talking of social housing, which is majorly the responsibility of the government. The class of building, or the kind of building that is almost in the market, is the luxury one, the middle class, and the low class for the poor and low-income earners. And if you have to just pass through all these kind of challenges before you can be able to get land, have access to funds, and you wouldn't expect us to move to site and be starting building something that will not be able to give us what we input in the business. Like the low costing scheme must be permanently government deal, like it's happening in other countries. And the access to fund, just like I said, the bottleneck around the regulatory system, as well as the cumbersome processing of acquiring land, have very huge challenges that will not give you that will never encourage you to move into the low costing housing scheme as a developer.
A range of issues have stunted the growth of real estate market in Nigeria. The Land Use Act is a legislation that vests ownership of lands across Nigeria in the hands of state governors. It's a challenge that complicates the transfer of title and to a varying extent makes lands for development unavailable or very expensive. Other challenges includes the current high interest rate environment that increases funding costs for developers and investors.
The fundamental thing is that before you can get it right, the Land Use Act have to be amended. And a couple of number of successful governments have tried that, they are not succeed in doing it. Why? Because the act is part of the 1999 Constitution until it's been taken out completely as an independent act. That is what will make its amendment to be more flexible and more easy. So it is necessary. If you want to get it right, the act have to be amended. It has been long overdue, and it is necessary to be amended as urgent as possible if we must tackle the housing deficit in the country. That's just the basic truth. My answer is no, it's not working. Why it's not working? No, it's that time for us to borrow leave from the country like Singapore. Singapore has the best housing policy in the whole world. In Singapore, about 90% of Singaporeans are living in government-built estates, and about 90% of Singaporeans are home owners. So telling you that, and what they did there is that the government, the Singapore mortgage system through housing development board rather, in Singapore, it is more flexible to the extent that everybody have access to mortgage facility. And apart from mortgage facility, the government is also subsidizing the housing rate, and the percentage of subsidy individual have access to depend on your income. The lower your income, the higher the subsidy the government will be giving to you. So our mortgage is not been working. It has not been working perfectly, and there is need for the government to work around the regulation and make it to be working for the masses. Can you just imagine in a system whereby the mortgage facility that needed to be going to the grassroots, to the people at the bottom of the cadre, some of them are not even aware of it. That is why, apart from the government, the NGO must also play a key role in this aspect by providing an advocacy for the masses to be able to have a knowledge of what the government is doing in terms of mortgage, and government must put in more proactive measure that make the mortgage working. Like you said now, we have deficit of like 17 million housing units in Nigeria. It's huge, for God's sake. It's huge compared to our population. So government should now key into the policy that will make it working for us now in Nigeria. We used to have a lot of role to play in making the world a great place to live. And until we realize this, we will not be able to move forward. The complaint, the blame should not be on the government. We should be able to inspire ourselves. The system will not be good yet. Some people are still making it. The environment will not be encouraging. Yes, I agree. But some people are still making it. Let us engage ourselves positively. And then also, you can only make an impact if you don't be a problem solver. We have a lot of challenges from brain to the left of the country and even outside the country. As a youth, you should be able to engage yourself in providing solution to this problem. If Facebook has not provided solution to the problem of communication, people will not be running over him. And that's how it is. You can't be rich until you are a problem solver. Instead of you wasting your time on the internet, be claiming that you want to be doing Yahoo or any other fraud like that, engage your intellectual ability on something productive that will make it more productive and be a sustainable means for you.
All right, so once again, very big thank you for making our time to be with us at the busy schedule. Thank you so much for your contribution to the program. We really appreciate them. Thank you so much. Yeah, well thought out. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.